All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Friday, March 21st, set today by Kite. I think I find Kite difficult, but I find all of them difficult. Anyway, let's see what Kite has for us. At age close to retirement, Ivy fit to have sex toys. Okay. I'm wondering if it is an age close to retirement. What is the retirement age in the UK now? So 64 or 65. Yeah, I think we're going to anagram maybe Ivy fit plus sex, and that all toys are is anagrammed, and I think that's going to be 65. That used to be the retirement age, so it must have gone up. All right, drink plastic bottles. Well, bottles could mean contains. Yes, and we have asti inside. That comes up quite a lot. Send out old lover half-heartedly. Unfortunate start of tiff. Well, old lover is usually X. So I think send out is going to be the definition. Yeah, I think it's going to end with start of tiff, which would be a T. Oh, lover, half-heartedly, and then unfortunate. Is unfortunate going to have half of its heart? What would send out be anyway? No, I don't see it. Train sentry to work, sacking one-time bully. Okay. I wonder if train sentry is asking us to anagram sentry at the beginning. And then the definition, I think, would be bully or one-time bully. So maybe it's a bully from history or literature. And then century would only give us 6 letters. So train, century, and then work. Maybe a word for work, sacking I for one. No, I don't see it. Group entertainment where the French replaces us. I think the definition must be group. And I think we have to think of a word for entertainment that has a US in it. And the French, LE or LA, is going to replace the US. But I don't see that. Handover, criminal, pocketed, present once more. Criminal is an anagram indicator usually. Handover has 8 letters and pocketed has 8 letters. But then we have too much information with present once more. No, I don't see that. Let's go back to the acrosses. Queen's retired, getting something to go. Well, the Queen, usually ER, and if that's retired, is it going to be RE? And then getting something. And then is the definition to go? No, I don't see it. One tooth at the back extracted in Italian city. I think that I must be one from Roman numerals, for example. In which case, is it going to be an Italian city? Or maybe just a city? Let me pause and ponder cities beginning with I. No, I'm not saying or can't Izmir if it's a Turkish city, but no, I don't see it. Exchange of opinions in bad-tempered attack. Yeah, it might be an exchange of opinions, debate of some kind, dialogue. What's bad-tempered attack? No. Relations relaxed in shelter that river surrounds. Well, shelter is very often lee. That's so, relaxed sounds like wordplay, maybe anagrammed. Inside shelter, but then river surrounds something. Yeah, I don't see that. All right, recipe to make rum loaf. Well, rum loaf has 7 letters, so is there a word for recipe hidden in rum loaf? Something flour, flour. Oh, formula, of course, yes, would be a recipe. Okay. So now we have an F in our handover. I am thinking the definition might be present once more and not re-offer, something. No, don't see it. Coaches without starting exercises. Could it be exercises or? Yeah, I think it might be. We have to think of a word for coaches, which could be buses, or it could be the people who train athletes, or it could be the verb to coach without its starting letter, and that's going to give us exercises. Yeah, and I'm not sure about that. RE, of course. Um, Exercises could be, reps. People do reps when they do exercises. And I'm thinking coaches might be preps. Not 100% sure on that, but let's leave it in for now. Islander is against bird droppings being cleared at last. All right. I think it might be an islander. So the inhabitant of some island nation, something like a Barbadian, no, Barbude. I don't know. One of those that ends in UAN, not the usual IAN. Oh, there is some island, I think in the Caribbean, that ends in UAN. All right, what is the wordplay going to be? Is against? Well, against could be con. Bird droppings. Maybe we have a bird and then maybe we have droppings being cleared. That might just be the first and last letters of the DS. The U then would be part of a bird, could be an emu. Is there something that ends in EMUDS? I don't think so. All right, how about bachelor, place unfinished, and vile? Well, bachelor can be abbreviated to B, as in Bachelor of Arts, BA. I think we're going to have a word for place, which is not finished, missing its last letter, and that's going to mean vile. I'm thinking of base, but what is now place? Oh, I'm thinking the bachelor actually might be a Bachelor of Arts BA, and to place something down would be to set it down. I think that might be right. I'm wondering, could this be extra, something to go? I'm not exactly sure why. And where's the Queen's retired? No, just can't think of any other five-letter word. Well, enema. Oh, I think it is an enema. Something to go. Yeah, it really pays to develop a potty humor when you're doing the Guardian crossword. But I'm not sure what the Queen's retired. Queen Anne? Is there a Queen Amene? I'm. I'll leave it in there. At least it'll give us a laugh, if nothing else. All right. Yeah, let's try a few more downs since we have a couple of starters. Fabric searched after turning over. Oh, I wonder if it is. Yes, a five-letter fabric. I thought of denim. And I was thinking if it's going to be a word that means searched that we turn over, well, it's probably a word ending in ed. You turn it over, you get de. And I thought of denim. So I suppose if you mined, especially data mined, you searched for something. Departing minister, again, one no good following. I wonder if the minister is a rev, and so the definition is going to be departing. I can't think of a reeve word. Minister again, one no good. Okay, so I think one no good is ing. And so we have to put a word. If it is rev, we need a word for again with four letters. Let me pause and think what that might be. I wonder if again could be over, as in do it over, do it again. But obviously it's not revovering. I don't think it's recovering. I don't know any abbreviation REC for a minister. No, not even a political minister. Or to minister, maybe to aid. Yeah, I'm not very confident in that at all. All right, one more down. Maiden, more disinterested, beginning to leave. Well, the beginning to leave is an L, so I wonder if we have a four-letter word for more disinterested. And disinterested, I think that's one of those grammatical bugbears people have. Yeah, I think there's a difference between not having an interest in something I don't care about it versus I do not literally have an interest in the outcome. I'm a disinterested party. What would a maiden be? No, I don't see that. All right, let's go back to the crosses. Oh, that was our relations now. Begins with a D. Not sure about that T, of course, but in shelter. Oh, I wonder if the river that surrounds it is the river Dee. We see that quite often. So there might be DE and an E at the end. And a shelter would go. So, yeah, relations then I think would be the definition. But what is the relaxed doing? No, I'm going to move on. Traps with ensnared amphibians. Ah, so if you trap something, you might net it. But the word for traps has with ensnared, and with can be abbreviated to W, and that gives us newts. All right, port from Uruguay region. Well, a hidden clue inside Uruguay, excuse me, region. We have air, AYR. All right, is this one going to start with a C? I don't think so. And right, to get cosmetic preparation. It looks like we're going to have a four-letter word for ant, but I've no idea what that is. And then an R, and that's going to be some cosmetic preparation. Now, is that a preparation as in some gel or something? Or the activity, cosmetic preparation? Anyway, what if that was an R? I'm going to get rid of these other letters here. Maiden. Oh, thinking about April as a girl's name. More disinterested. No, I don't see that. No. All right. Oops. Sexy Malcolm's crew collecting limousine with ladies initially inside. All right. It certainly seems like the last part is the wordplay. And so then the definition, I think, would be sexy. Oh, Malcolm's crew. If it's Malcolm McLaren's, then could it be the Pistols? Sex Pistols? Sexy. Oh, maybe that's even the definition. Collecting limousine with ladies initially. Well, that's an L inside. Yeah, what's the limousine? I presume is going to be limo. Malcolm's crew. What other Malcolm is there with a crew? Oh, Malcolm X and the Black Panthers, maybe? Malcolm McDowell. Oh, were they the Droogs in Clockwork Orange? Oh, I got rid of my M for some reason. That's important. Yeah, so it's not Pistols. I think he managed Bow Wow Wow as well for a while. No, I don't. What's collecting? Is that an anagram indicator? No. Doctor's companion. Oh, we had a Doctor Who companion not too long ago. Left stopping impatient motorist. I think that L at the end might be a left that's stop. Well, usually left stopping means, or something stopping means something going inside another word. And what is an impatient motorist? A road hog or a. Yeah, very, very tough. Scrap, can it still be recycled with reduced temperature? Well, recycling makes me think we're going to anagram. Now, reduced temperature makes me think we're going to remove a T. So, can it still is 10 letters, but that has two T's. So, I think we're going to recycle that. Let's try the anagram helper. It looks like they changed the button size. So let's try can it sill? And let's start. And it should mean scrap. Although scrap could be a word play. Word. Yeah, it's almost like cancel, cancellation. Little Stason. Yeah, I may have the wrong end of the stick as usual for this one. No, not seeing it. All right. Ooh, march on. Principally occupying 19 maybe in revolution out here. Probably have to solve 19 first. Now, more than one light punches. Could be a double definition. More than one light. Beams? Is that the same as? I don't think that's punches. Spars. No. Bacon, perhaps, has insects cooked with it. Well, Bacon, the famous Bacon philosopher, painter, actor, Kevin, of course, has insects cooked with it. Kevin Ants? I don't think so. All right, tennis players wish with high aims. This might be one of these double definitions where tennis players wish might be playful or punning, and the straight definition is with high aims. Oh, or maybe it's the name of a tennis player. I'm not good on the younger tennis players. Younger meaning anyone younger than John McEnroe. Uh, no. Record keeper, an important boxer of note. Uh, some kind of accountant for a record keeper, or maybe a disc jockey of some kind. I'm wondering if Anne might literally be Anne and then important boxer. Oh, that could be Ali. No. Cabaret actress upset after brothers a nut. I think it must be a nut. Ah, yes, the cabaret actress is Eliza or Liza Minnelli. But the brother is BR, like a religious brother would be abbreviated to BR. I was educated by the Christian Brothers myself. Then we have an anagram of Lisa, Liza, and we get a Brazil nut. Not one of my favorites, never cared for it. Ooh, so our doctor's companion, left stopping, impatient motorist. Well, I paused to sip my coffee and clear my throat, and I remembered Dr. Johnson had Boswell, so maybe it's not Doctor Who. Left, I think, would be that L. Stopping, impatient motorist. How would that be Boswell with one L? Yeah, I'm not very confident in this one. Just in case it stays in, I'll make a note to check it. No, I don't see that. All right. Cheers for plunk. Well, it certainly makes it sound like it'll be plunk, as in wine or something you like wine. Sorry about the sirens in the background. But I wonder if it's just simply to plunk something down. No. I do notice, I think cheers is an anagram of Escher, the artist, if I'm looking at that right, but I don't think that's the answer. Trading insults finally before beer. I think insults finally is simply an S, and if the beer is our all reliable ale, then I think trading could be sale. You know, the trading of goods is the same as the sale of goods nowadays, anyway. Oh, a scrap could be I don't know why I didn't spot the anagram, but a scintilla. I like that. All right, and our more than one light. Oh, lamps, of course. Good old-fashioned word for hitting someone, lamping them. And here's our bacon, perhaps. No. Check website regularly after start of tennis. I thought the regularly we were going to take every other letter. Oh, it is. It's every other letter of website. So EST coming after the start of tennis. And we get test or check. Way to knock up hard. Okay, well, that has a different meaning in the US. Way is often street. ST, to knock up. And then hard or... No, don't see it. All right, very poor first pass. When I saw ASTI and got that, I thought, oh, okay, it's going to be fairly straightforward today, but not at all. Where do I go? My relations. Oh, I should be able to get 5 down. Yeah, so I think it's going to be present once more. Let me pause and ponder that one. Yeah, so I was running through the alphabet and I came up with reconfer. I suppose as in, you're conferred with an honorary degree. If you reconfer, present something once again. And I think to hand over, again, very tricky synonym. Uh, like your GP might refer you to a specialist, they hand you over, and the criminal that is pocketed by that is a con. That's quite a tricky one. Oh, let me look. I just want to see my 19 because that was cross-referenced by 26. No. Other than if an important boxer of note. Could that be Ali in the middle there? No, I don't see it. All right. Oh, did my reconfer do anything for me? Not really. Exchange of opinions in, bad-tempered would be cross. An attack, fire is exchange. There was an American television program every week called Crossfire, but I may be putting myself off with that one. Exchange of opinions, cross. There's probably a nicer term for it that it doesn't involve shooting, but I'll leave that in for now. All right, Islander is against bird droppings being cleared at last. Yeah, let me pause and run through the alphabet for the first letter. The only word I can think of that fits is residual, or maybe residues being cleared at last. That somehow is the definition, but I don't see Islander is against. Now I was going to say maybe it's an anagram of Islander minus some letters plus some others, but very complicated. So I'm just going to go ahead and check that word. No. All right, I'm going to go ahead and reveal it. Antiguan, that's the Caribbean island. Oh my goodness. All right. So the definition is islander. As against anti. Oh, bird droppings, guana. I did even think of that while I was paused, but I saw it wouldn't fit. But of course, you have to clear away the last letter of, is it guano or guana? Guano, I think. Ah, very clever. All right, it only gives me an N here. Ant could be a soldier or the queen. Right to get cosmetic. I'm just thinking of like eyeliner. I don't think that's right. Let's check that one. No, let's reveal that one. Toner. Well, I'm not very au fait with cosmetics, but that's no defense. So why is and tone? I don't get that. And right to get. I'm pretty sure the definition is cosmetic preparation. Well, all right, let's try my departing minister. Again, one no good. Following. Oh, maybe it's minister again is re. Oh, I think Boswell is wrong. I really wanted that to be right, but of course I couldn't even make sense of the wordplay. But I think maybe if you minister to someone, you treat them, and so I think it's oh no, oh yeah. If you type in the right place, retreating, that makes more sense to me. All right, so who is now our doctor's companion? Yeah, maybe it is a Doctor Who. Was there a Brenda? And we have to put in an L. Ah, but I should be able to know the word for an impatient motorist. Oh, an impatient motorist might be beeping. So I wonder, was there one bleeper? I remember K9, the robot dog. Um, anyway, let's go ahead and check that one. That one is right. We get the little tick. Ah, yeah, I'm not sure why that is right. Okay, so our maiden now, what more disinterested, beginning to leave. So, yeah, I don't think beginning to leave is an L. We don't really have anywhere to put that. Yeah, I'm completely baffled by that one. It must be a word for more disinterested, and we remove its first letter beginning to leave, and then we get the maiden. I don't see any word for a female maiden. Is a that damn cricket again. Maiden. All right, let me pause and go through what the second letter might be. Now, the only word I can think of is maybe error, as in somebody who errs things, but I don't think that's right. But let's go ahead and check that. That is right. Oh, I think maybe more disinterested might be fairer, but why is error a maiden? I don't get that at all. All right, my cheers for plunk. Could it be things that cheering crowds say? Um, hurrah, huzzah, hip hip, cheers. Praise, maybe? For plunk. No. Oh, I still haven't got 19. March on, principally. Maybe march is the definition. On principally might be an O, occupying something that 19 is an example of. I think that is turned backwards. So either a record keeper or boxer of note. No. Sexy Mel. Oh, we're getting somewhere. The Williams, I suppose, sisters. One of the Williams would be tennis player. I have heard of somebody younger than John McEnroe. I lied. Wish is a will, and high is an anagram indicator for the word aims. That's clever. Oh, maybe Malcolm is simply Mal. Collecting limousine with ladies initially inside. But what would sexy be? All right, this one I thought might begin with an anagram of sentry. Could it be an anagram of sentry plus work? No, sacking one time, that sounds like. Oh, I think that's again removing, yeah, one T. Ah, so maybe it is sentry. Oh no. Train. Rain's sentry, of course, and it's going to be bully, I think. So let's try. Oh, it looks like they fixed it now to where the cursor is automatically inside the box. That's helpful. Bully. Tyrannize? Is that a word? I think that's what it is. Yeah, tyrannizing. Let me try. Bully. Yeah, what was what's left over? Oh, we should have two N's, but the S there. Yeah, I think I've messed this one up somehow. Yeah, maybe it's not any form of tyrannizing. Yeah, let me pause and work this one out on paper. All right, well, this is embarrassing. I spelled tyrannize wrong, so it's two N's and only one R, so we can have a tyrannizer. Not a word, I think I just would say tyrant. I don't know if there's a difference between a tyrannizer and a tyrant. All right, thank goodness that one is over. Sexy Malcolm Crew. And just think of malaria. I don't think malaria is very sexy. Malcolm's Crew. Where's the R coming from, I wonder? Crew collecting limousine with ladies initially inside. What else could a limousine be if it's not a limo? Oh, there is a limousine. Oh, a cheese, I think. Is that a, or am I thinking of Limburger? No, there is a limousine variety of something. Let me pause and look that up. Well, I think what I was trying to think of is a breed of cattle, Limousin, I think without the E at the end. But I did realize that McLaren actually fits. So maybe Sexy Malcolm and sexy because he managed the Sex Pistols. I suppose that makes sense. Crew collecting limousine. Oh, maybe initially applies to Malcolm's. No, no, I have no idea how we're getting that. All right, record keeper, an important boxer of note. I think a record keeper could be an analyst, one who keeps annals. An. Yeah, I'm just wondering if note is list, but I'm also wondering if an might be an, and then important might be first, ist, and that boxes, I don't know, that boxes something, maybe. All right, so now we know, I think, let's actually go ahead and check this one is important. It is right. So now occupying 19 maybe in revolution. Yeah, but I don't know what analyst maybe. I mean, there were people who wrote annals in history. Do we have to know a specific one? I think it would end in T. No. All right, bacon perhaps has insects cooked with it. Let me pause and ponder. Insects, of course, is 7 letters. It has 2, so I think it's going to be insects cooked or anagrammed with it, and bacon, perhaps. Oh, a scientist, of course. Yeah, no. Which scientist or which bacon was the scientist? Anyway, so now way to knock up hard. Do we reverse? Do we turn upwards the ST? Or just a way to knock? You turn upwards and you get hard. Hard as in difficult? No. Ooh. This is very clever. Yeah, I was thinking, it's one of those foreign words for cheers. And I think we actually had prosit not too long ago. If you're for something, you're pro it. And if you plunk yourself down, you sit. That's very tricky. All right, so I think this is March. I wonder if it's troop. And so maybe 19 is port. Oh, I wonder if that's a reference to 19. Oh, 19 across. For some reason, I was only looking at 19 down. But we actually have the word port in the definition, in the clue for 19 across. Oh, dear. But yeah, that's it. That's it. All right. Way to knock up. Oh, hard, of course, can be H. And a way is a path. And to knock something might be to tap it, and that goes up. Ay, ay, ay. I'm really making a dog's breakfast out of this one. Okay, our group entertainment where... so I'm wondering if the French comes at the end. And so it's there, LE. Oh, yeah, I think that's really the only place the French could be. But then what's the entertainment that would have ended in CUS? I can just think of discus, discos. So then what's group? I can't think of Yeah, I'm not sure about this LE business. Let me pause and try and think of a word for group with the I and the C. Oh, of course, a circus would be an entertainment, and then you remove that to get a circle, a group. All right, here's our relations relaxed in shelter. Defense is fan, a shelter. That river surrounds. No, and then what's, oh yeah, let me look up my Italian city, our city. Well, there is an Italian city called Ivrea, but I don't see how the wordplay would work other than REA is almost rear. Anyway, let's go ahead and check that one. No, let's go ahead and reveal it. Imola. Let me pause and look that one up. Well, it is a town, population of 70,000. That's very small. Is it a well-known town? I don't think I've heard of it. I think the tooth at the back is your molar, and I think again it's one of these homophones that if you don't speak with that intrusive R, it doesn't sound at all the same. But I'm thinking extracted might be the homophone indicator, but that's a very weak homophone indicator, I think, unless there's something else going on. But yeah, I'm not happy with that one. Maybe I'm just a little hangry. This has been going on for a while, so maybe. Anyway, let's try our send out. Yes. Yes. Oh, export, I suppose. It doesn't have a. Oh, it does have a T. Export. Oh, lover would be the X. Unfortunate is poor, but with only half of its heart, just one O, it becomes poor. Yeah, I think that's right. So, relations relaxed would be a détente. If I could type, I'd be unstoppable. Um, so the shelter is a tent and a river surrounds it. All right. Oh my goodness. I really made a meal of that. Anyway, let's check all. Oh, did I not do these? I did, right? Oh yeah, I thought that one was reps, and then I came up with something. Oh yeah, my enema. And I didn't notice when, and I'm sure you all were screaming when Antiguan went in that it changed my enema. All right, let me just make a note that I got two more wrong. Oh my goodness, this is one of my worst showings. Probably going to be better with my queens retired, getting something to go. Oh, Senna. Yes, that's more like it. So I was on the right bathroom lines, but Senna as a laxative, and it is Anne's backwards. All right. So now coaches. Oh, of course it is buses. Without the starting B, then becomes uses. All right, let's check all again. There we go. Finally. Did we have a theme? I didn't see one. Did we have a pangram? We had some unusual letters, but I don't remember a J. No, I don't think we did. All right, let's take a quick look at 15 squared. All right, the blog is by SC Chua. Ooh, can't parse one of them. I wonder if it's going to be one of mine. Anyway, 11 Yeah, I plus molar. Oh, okay, so it's not a homophone. All right, well then I apologize to Kite. The last letter is extracted at the back, extracted. All right. For some reason, I was just thinking, oh yeah, your molars are at the back. I don't even know if they are or not. Okay. Ooh, yeah, so ant. Yeah, so SC Chua seems to have problems with that one too. I don't understand why tone is ant. Sexy Malcolm. Yeah. Man is a crew. Okay. Collecting a car, which then in turn collects the first letter of ladies. All right. Doctors. Oh, I suppose a doctor would carry. I think I'm more used to them being called a pager living in the US. And I'm not sure even if anyone still carries one. But there we go. A bleeper doctor's companion. All right. And I think I got the rest eventually there. And then the downs. I got some denim. All right. Error. Oh, a clothes horse for drying wet clothes. Yeah, I have a clothes horse, but also known as a clothes maiden. Ah, that's a new one for me. But sure enough, it is fairer minus the first letter. All right. And then an A-list. An plus important. All right. Boxing. N for note. All right. And then I think I got the rest. Oh, there, those Brazil nuts. All right. Somewhat sad theme. Ah. Okay, there was a theme. I'm sure many of you are motorsports fans, and when you saw Senna, Air and Ton and McLaren, the other McLaren driving, and I saw Eddie Jordan just passed away. Um, oh, Formula, Formula One, Brazil. Oh, yeah. Senna would have been 65. Oh, and Alan Prost, yeah. Ah, and Williams, yes, yes. So, yes, mostly gentle. Oh, I blindly put in pistols for Sexy Malcolm Clan. Yeah, I thought of that too. All right, well, very tricky one. I did not spot the theme, and I suppose I did enjoy it in the end. All right, well, thanks as always for watching. Have a great day and a great weekend.